Okay, well, Precious 3.0 is gonna get a new pipe. I got the M4 slip-on. Actually, I bought it from Sport Bike Track Gear, I think it was, and so it came with the muffler, the mid pipe, a bracket, and it's got a another bracket for the mounting. Probably not going to use that because I kind of want to keep the rear peg on, so I don't think I have to use it, but I do have to put on servo buddy because I've got to take the servo off of this thing, which I think is going to be the biggest pain in the ass of this whole process, but we'll see. Okay, so I saw a video on YouTube that showed exactly this bike and exactly the M4 pipe being put on, and I don't know, for some reason they took the video down, but I don't think it's a really big deal. I think the biggest problem that I'm going to have here is taking the chamber out, which is, I think part of the cat might be in the air chamber, but I think the actual catalytic converter is in the titanium pipe. But yeah, I'm gonna tackle this thing, and I know to take the servo out you need these security Torx bits, so I don't know what size it is. I haven't looked at it yet, but yeah, I'm gonna give this thing a shot and hopefully we'll lose the stock pipe. So one thing somebody suggested is I do a before sound and after, so we'll just fire it up here real quick. Okay, stock pipe. Okay. There is one thing about this bike that I think is stupid, and it's the the bolts for the seat, the front seat. You have to take the whole rear fairing off just to get to the bolts to take the front seat off, and I don't know, it just seems stupid to me, but whatever. Here's the servo that needs to come out. Actually, I guess it doesn't really technically need to come out, and I know some people have like just cut the cables, but yeah, I'm going to try to take this apart carefully and retain all the actual original parts. Okay, so the video that I saw, which again it was I don't know, they took the video down for some reason, but the easiest way that I saw to take the servo out was to use a tamper-resistant, tamper-proof Torx bit. And this happens to be a T25H. So, if that's helpful to somebody. But once I take this off, I should be able to get these cables disconnected and then start pulling them out from underneath the frame. I think this is going to be a big pain in the ass. Okay, this was a successful failure. I did I did manage to get this thing out of here, but despite my best efforts, I ended up having to cut the cables, and I know that's not really what I wanted to do, but they were just freaking wedged in there so good, I couldn't fish them out, so screw it. So if somebody buys this bike and they want to put it back to stock, then buy some freaking cables. Oh, and by the way, this thing weighs a freaking ton. I think I saw in the specs, or I thought I saw somewhere where it weighs like 10 pounds. That thing weighs more than 10 pounds. Definitely more than 10 pounds. Okay, well, it's on there. I haven't started it up yet, but yeah, getting ready to fire it up and see what it sounds like. Overall, it's pretty easy installation. I mean, it was just taking out the freaking air chamber and the servo cables is the big pain in the ass. And if you notice my Chinese kick plates here that I think I paid $11 for, surprisingly the finish is wearing off of them. What a shock. I think I'm going to put the stock ones back on. What a dumb idea. Alright, let's get ready to fire this thing up. So I installed the servo buddy. So theoretically we shouldn't get any check engine lights. And let's and I did wipe off the pipe, so we should be good. Take another look at this thing. Okay. Alright, well, kind of taking a chance here whether or not I'm going to get rained on, but now that I got the M4 pipe on, I'm going to take this bitch for a ride, see how it does. It's a little wet. There's a rabbit. Sounds good. It's not as loud as some of the other guys that I ride with, and I really didn't want a bike that loud. So I'm probably going to take this thing and have the ECU flashed on it. Have them put it on a dyno. I hate this shit now that they've got all this construction going on over here. Oh, shit. It looks like it's going to start raining on me here. I'm going to have to turn this thing around. Damn it. I mean, it hasn't freaking rained for most of the day, and as soon as I get on the bike,